We were pretty much born and raised in Lansing, Illinois. My husband and I both were from Lansing. We moved to Valparaiso in 1978, and what attracted us here was the slower pace of the town. It really was more laid back and very, very friendly people. My business has a longer history than that. It actually started in 1982, and I started doing bookkeeping for my husband's business at the time. Our neighbors asked if we could do the bookkeeping for them, and it kind of grew. It was all secretarial at that point. One of the projects that I would do was for a printer at the time, and he asked me if I would investigate and learn about the new software for bulk mail, and that was when the automation was just coming into play in the U.S. Postal Service. So I investigated the software, and he hired me to produce for his business behind the scenes. I was still doing the secretarial. But the bulk mail business is where I find the most enjoyment, and that's where it has grown from. Our sole purpose really here is to get the best postage rate. Anybody can address an envelope, and anybody can put a stamp on it and mail it. But to be able to get the best rates that the post office offers, you have to have a special piece of software, and you have to know many, many, many of the rules that the post office has. Both of my daughters came to work for me after they graduated from college. Love, love, love having them work with me. It's a very unique situation. We really get along very well. They are upstairs, I am downstairs, so that helps a little bit. But we know that we're blessed to have a situation like this. Customer service is huge. It's a big part of what we focus on here. I always say if you walk in the door and we don't greet you well, you're not going to care about how well I can do the mailing if you're not happy with how you were treated when you walk in the door. So along with just knowing the rules and the regulations of bulk mail, we also focus on the customer service. We also do, not as a business so much maybe, but as personal, we belong to a group called Sterling Hope. And it's a group of women who just try to help different organizations in different ways. For instance, right now I have a full list of the nonprofits in the area, and when they're looking for a particular item, they know somebody that needs a dresser or somebody that needs a bed, somebody that's looking for a refrigerator, they'll shoot me an email, and then I'll in turn shoot that email out to the list of other organizations, other ladies in our organization, and put the word out to see if anybody has the item that they're looking for. I think one of the things that we keep in mind at all times is that no job is too small as long as it fits the post office's requirements, because any job that walks through the door could potentially be a larger customer once their business grows. Truly, truly. And I hope my customers would say the same if they were asked that question about how we treat them, but it really is. It doesn't matter who you are, everyone's treated the same.